Okay, let's dive right in. What you're about to hear, it's definitely not your standard history lesson. We're going to uncover a highly classified engineering mystery, a literal shadow narrative that completely altered the course of modern history. You know, when we think of the 1980s, we usually picture neon lights, pop culture, and a booming stock market. But beneath that shiny surface, a completely different, much darker story was playing out in the American heartland. It's a story of absolute crisis, deep secrecy, and a high-stakes technological race that happened right under everyone's nose. So here's the billion-dollar question. How exactly did a dying industry secretly build the future? I mean, it sounds totally contradictory, right? But today, we're exploring a high-stakes, hidden history thriller about the secret project that literally saved the United States industrial economy. We are talking about a clandestine operation so well hidden, most people today still have absolutely no idea it even happened. Because what actually happened behind the closed doors of those rusting, abandoned factories was nothing short of a matter of national survival. It operated with a massive scale, the sheer urgency, and the absolute secrecy of the Manhattan Project. While the public saw padlocked gates and empty parking lots, a shadow revolution was being engineered in the dark. We've always been told American manufacturing just died out, but it didn't die. It went underground. Section 1. The Deindustrialization Crisis, a nation on the brink. To really grasp the magnitude of this secret project, you have to understand the sheer terror of that era. In the 1980s, America's industrial heartland was facing a catastrophic collapse. We're talking foreign dominance with superior automated manufacturing going head-to-head with obsolete, aging American systems. Entire cities built around steel and auto manufacturing were dying out rapidly. Global competitors were surging ahead with advanced tech, while American factories were quite literally resting away. It was a mismatch of epic proportions. The US was basically bringing a 1940s wrench to a 1980s robotics fight. And just look at how incredibly fast this escalated. In the early 1980s, factory shutdowns began to aggressively accelerate. By the mid-1980s, fundamental supply chains were weakening, fracturing the very foundation of American industry. And by the late 1980s, it wasn't just about lost jobs anymore. Economic sovereignty was actively at risk. As this timeline of economic panic accelerated, government and industry leads quietly convened classified emergency meetings. They knew they had to act, and fast. Which brings us to Section 2, Blueprint for Digital Resurgence, the Secret Task Force. The realization that kicked this whole clandestine operation into gear wasn't about trying to save the old ways of doing things. It was about tearing up the rulebook entirely. The consensus was chilling. Traditional manufacturing could no longer survive. Faced with this harsh truth, an elite task force of robotic specialists and defense technologists launched a hidden initiative. Oh, and by the way, if you're enjoying this explainer, make sure to subscribe to Watch with USA to uncover more hidden history stories. And drop a comment below telling us what topic we should uncover next. Now, what this elite group did next is truly mind-blowing. Under ironclad non-disclosure agreements, they engineered an impossible blueprint. First, they deployed experimental processors into environments that had literally never seen a computer. Second, they integrated robotic systems directly into heavy manufacturing. And third, they installed real-time logic controllers. They were retrofitting decades-old machinery to make it semi-digital, and doing all of this years ahead of the modern internet. They were forcing heavy, dirty, mechanical machinery to suddenly start thinking. But here's the real kicker. They had to pull this off without anyone finding out. They were transforming aging American factories completely without public awareness. Utilizing hidden funding channels, they began a technological race against time to build a digital framework in total secrecy. Because think about it, if global competitors realized the US was building a unified, automated industrial network, they would have preemptively crushed it. It was a silent sprint in the dark. Section 3. Shadows of the Factory Floor, the Invisible Execution. So, how exactly do you hide a revolution of this scale from both the general public and sophisticated foreign adversaries? How do you rebuild an entire nation's industrial base in secret? Covert deployment tactics. Elite engineers were disguised as everyday repair crews. They used the cover of routine maintenance to quietly install automated assembly lines and machine-to-machine communication systems. This operation spread simultaneously across automotive, aerospace, steel, and heavy manufacturing. They were entirely rewiring the American industrial machine from the inside out, hiding the future behind the guise of fixing the past. And that begs the question, what happens when everyday human labor suddenly meets invisible automation? Just imagine being a floor manager back then.
You start seeing machinery acting differently, operating with this unprecedented, almost eerie precision. This covert deployment created immense tension on the factory floors for sure, as a mysterious shift in power took place. But ultimately, this quiet integration was the exact catalyst for a mysterious, totally unprecedented surge in productivity that no one outside those walls saw coming.
Section 4. The invisible economic pivot, the sudden surge. Let's look at the numbers because this is where the hidden tech literally shocked the globe. In the mid-1980s, everyone thought American manufacturing was dead and buried. Then came the late 1980s, boom, a sudden, massive, inexplicable surge in U.S. production efficiency. Global competitors watched in absolute confusion. They couldn't understand how American precision manufacturing was suddenly dominating the market again. They had no idea about the secret digital backbone installed right under their noses. And by the early 1990s, that surge translated directly into a massive economic boom. But this quiet recovery was so much bigger than just saving the Rust Belt. It actually became the invisible backbone of the 1990s digital age. Those automated systems, the real-time logic controllers, the hidden tech deployed in those factories, they form the foundation for the digital infrastructure we take for granted today. They didn't just save manufacturing, they literally seeded the digital age. Section 5. Legacy and the Modern Industrial Front, Today's AI Factories. You know, the deepest secret of all stretches right up to our current year of 2026. The story definitely didn't end in the 90s. Modern AI-driven automation is the direct, highly classified descendant of those exact 1980s clandestine retrofitting operations. Recently declassified intel reveals that the massive, hyper-advanced AI factories we see today didn't just pop out of thin air. They are the natural evolution, the grown-up version, of those early, secret government-industry partnerships. The blueprint was drawn in the shadows of the Rust Belt 40 years ago. So why does this matter right now? Because America's next industrial battle is happening as we speak. Understanding this hidden historical pivot is absolutely essential to grasping the stakes of today's high-tech industrial competitions. When you see news about 2026 AI factory dominance, modern trade wars, and the race for automated economic sovereignty, you have to realize this is just the newest chapter of a shadow war that started 40 years ago. The exact same playbook of secret technological advantage is still being run today. America didn't survive the industrial crisis by accident. Behind the silence of abandoned factories, a hidden engineering revolution was already rebuilding the future. It honestly makes you look at every abandoned warehouse, every quiet industrial park in a completely new light, doesn't it? And it leaves us with one incredibly fascinating, maybe even unsettling question. What other secret foundations are we currently relying on today? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and remember to keep questioning the history you think you know.